Giving our praises to Yahweh Basham, Yoshai Basham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of VMS who teach us this word. Salutation to the hopeful elect scattered abroad amongst the nations who look like the nations. This is Banaya. So this video is for educational purpose. Fair use. This is the attack.
Doha, the capital of Qatar, long known as the center of Middle East diplomacy, suddenly became the focus of global attention. An Israeli airstrike reportedly hit an area believed to be hosting a meeting of Gaza militant leaders. This marked a new escalation, as it was the first time Israel had launched a direct military operation on Qatari soil, a country that has acted as a mediator in various peace negotiations. The attack not only targeted individuals but also touched a major symbol, Doha, a neutral diplomatic space. With this action, Israel seemed to want to demonstrate that national borders and diplomatic status were no longer sufficient to protect its opponents. For Qatar, this incident was a serious violation of national sovereignty. The government immediately condemned Israel's actions, calling them a direct threat to regional stability. International reaction was swift. The UN, Arab countries, and even the Vatican expressed concern and condemnation. But behind the condemnation lurked a strategic question. Would this attack hasten the collapse of the negotiated ceasefire, or would it actually increase pressure that would make the negotiations even more difficult? On the shores of the Red Sea, thousands of kilometers away from Tel Aviv, an attack came from a most unexpected direction. Yemen became the first stage to demonstrate that distance is no longer a barrier to modern warfare. From the arid desert, the Martyr drone was launched. Its form was simple, its engine hummed low, but its message penetrated to the heart of Israel. Several drones were shot down by Israel's multi-layered defense system, but one escaped. It pierced the night air, evading radar, and finally struck Ramon Airport in Alay, Israel's southernmost tip. Glass shattered, lights went out, and the airport was paralyzed. The world was stunned. Israel, which had relied on the most advanced defense technology, now realized that no corner of its country was truly safe. Israel retaliated with airstrikes on Hodeidah. Ammunition depots burned, the port shook. However, Yemeni forces immediately responded with a loud statement. 1,000 new drones were ready for deployment. This message was not mere bluff, but an asymmetrical warfare strategy using cheap weapons to drain the enemy's finances. Each drone might cost only a few $1,000s. Meanwhile, each Israeli interceptor missile costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. This was not just a war of arms, but an economic war. With this attack, Yemen demonstrated one important point. The battlefield is no longer limited by national lines. The Red Sea, the desert, even thousands of kilometers away, could become avenues of attack. Israel, once secure in its technology and distance, now faces an enemy that can emerge from anywhere. While Yemen sparked a spark from the south, Syria became the beating heart of the east. From the Golan Heights, rockets were fired by pro-Iranian militias. Their explosions hit IDF posts, forcing Israel to deploy additional units to guard the border. The burden increased, and the forces were divided. Israel responded with precision missiles. The Damascus night was once again lit by explosions. A convoy of trucks believed to be carrying Iranian missile systems was hit, and an ammunition depot on the outskirts of the city was destroyed. But as usual, the response came within hours. New rockets were fired, and Israel realized that hitting one target only led to another. Syria was more than just a geographic point.
Okay.
It was a key logistics corridor
That's
connecting.
enough on that. Jeremiah 49 and 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of Yahweh that ye are taken against Edom, and his purpose that he had proposed against the inhabitant of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall, at the cry. The noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. So this is the prophecy, okay, that Edom is going down, the least of the flock, the Amalekite, that small place is going down. Get another one. Go to Jeremiah 49 and 7. Concerning Edom, thus said Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? His counsel perish from the prudent. Is their wisdom vanished? Yes. You can see for yourself. There is no more wisdom. It's like they are fighting the wind. There is no end to their madness. So there is no wisdom there. Obadiah 1 and 2. Obadiah 1 and 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. So it's talking about Amalek. Everybody despised them. You understand? But they are small, but they have a lot of clout. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Yes, they are full of pride. That thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, they used to dwell there. But now, skyscraper is where they dwell. Whose habitation is high, and they are very high in the earth. That said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Because they believe they cannot fall. They have all the military might, so they cannot fall. That's their imagination fooling them. But they will fall. Because they are also the robbers of our people, as Daniel said in Daniel. We give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yoshai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Shalom to the Opul.